very important and very well known social media platform we have is Instagram. And that is the reason today we will be talking about Instagram. So Instagram, there's a lot of things on Instagram that can be done from a personal front, from a business front, both, how we can bring more and more traction to our business, to our websites, to our social media platform. We'll be talking everything about it. So first of all, let us see that, what are the things that we are going to cover in this topic. First of all, we will see what are the social media platforms. So as you all know that there are a number of social media platforms that are available, right? But then we don't want to be on every platform. So what we have done is, we have picked few of the platforms which are very well known, and we are trying to present in front of you. We will also see that why we should be, or why my business should be on Instagram. What is my target audience? That is the most important part that we are going to cover today. Again, installation and profile selection, because there are many people, though these days, installing any app is easy. Touch wood, that way I think we as a country are, on this regular development mode, wherein even we are now going tech savvy also, irrespective from where I come, what is my location, what is my education background, whether I understand English or no. But then there are a lot of us, who know how to handle the social media platforms. We will also see what are the features that Instagram has to offer us, how we can share information, how we can share information, and we will also see that how we can use Instagram to do financial planning, which is again a very, very important part. Okay, so as we all are aware, okay, the few very well-known social media platforms are Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter. We already know. The thing that is really coming up strongly is again Snapchat, YouTube marketing. We already spoke about it, and then Instagram. In fact, Facebook also, we have spoken about Facebook business page also in detail in our module social media marketing. In case you have missed that module, if you have missed attending the training for that module, that module is available. The social media marketing module is available on our YouTube channel also, wherein you can search it from with the name of Kotak ProStart. Once you go there, you will see all the videos, and you can go and select the video and watch. In fact, I will also be sharing the link with all of you. So here now we are coming to why Instagram, okay? Because it is simple. This is one of the social media platform these days which is being used across the age group, okay? And here the starting age of the audience who have started using Instagram is right from 13 years, in fact lesser than that. I'll tell you honestly, though it is purely under elder supervision, but my 7-year-old niece also knows how to operate Instagram. So that is how this is one of the platform which is liked by everyone, okay? Though this 7-year kid is not eligible for my business category, but what the point here, what I'm trying to say here is, this is one of the platforms that is being used across the age categories, right from a 13-year-old young kid to 65 plus years elderly people also. As you see here, this is a clear data showing the percentage of people using the Instagram. Now, why is this important? This is important because I don't know who my customer can be, right? But yes, if we see the data on this, if I am putting my message on Instagram, then it is like, I am doing this, like it is a communication wherein I talk one to thousands, right? This is not one-to-one conversation. So that is the reason, yes, Instagram is one of the platform which is being used across the age category. People are here, okay? In fact, and it is like, on Instagram, we have all the links through which you can easily get connected with your investors, customers, okay? Basically it is a platform where you can market your business. Now I'm assuming that only mutual fund is not the business you are into. right? Many of us are into multiple business, so we can offer the basket of products here also. Now when we talk about Instagram is one which is used across the age category, irrespective of the location, irrespective of the education. Now why I'm telling you this is, because I also know few people, who are not illiterate when it comes to English and all. They are not very confident, okay, they cannot speak English, but then there is a lot of stuff they keep doing on Instagram. There's a lot of knowledge that they are picking from Instagram. There is a lot of buying and selling decision that they are doing on Instagram, okay. And yes, it is one of the most interactive platforms that is available today. If I have to compare with Facebook, uh, Twitter definitely is more a Twitter, LinkedIn, it is more toward the professional side. But again, we are into an industry where my customer can be a 18-year-old young guy also, and a 70-year-old senior citizen as well, right? And this is the platform because it gives me a lot of avenues wherein I can do an interactive conversation with my investors or with my customers. Okay, there are multiple options through which we can communicate. We will see that in detail. More importantly, when I talk about Instagram, okay, Instagram these days have become very commerce friendly. Okay, you can do any buying across the world. You can sell your products across the world. Okay, so the geographical barrier has now been taken care of. Okay, if what you are selling there or what you're talking there, if that makes sense to me, I am definitely there to deal with you, to talk to you, to understand that what you have to offer me and how is it going to benefit me. Okay, then the next thing is, when I talk about a social media platform, okay, everything is convenience, right? We are also into business, so we also understand everything is convenient. Now when I talk about Instagram is one of the app which is very much mobile friendly. Okay, if I have to install it on a tablet or a desktop, okay, there are few complications, but when I'm doing with the mobile, it is very, very mobile friendly. The point that I pick from here is, since it is mobile friendly, it gives me a chance to interact with my customer 24 by 7, because we all know, we all have been experiencing this, that how frequently all of us use our mobile phone, right? How frequently, like I think every 2 minutes or 3 minutes there is something and we are there on the mobile. है ना? So I definitely understand, that yes, mobile at times is a problem, but for our kind of a business and with an application that is so mobile friendly, I think that is the way for me to communicate with my investor 24 by 7, 365 days. I don't really have to bother that it is whether it is early morning, late night, evening, any post, any stories, whatever I have to publish, I can publish it, right? And my followers can watch it as per their convenience. Okay, very, very important is the option that we are getting is the Instagram stories for business. I will talk about this in detail, but yeah, this is very, very important because it helps me to educate or to inform my customers about what all I have. And trust me, with the features Instagram have, I can make a very rosy picture of everything, because it is simple. Whatever is attractive to my eyes, okay, I will go towards it, right? We do so much of online shopping, we don't feel the material, right? What we see is anything that is attracting to my eyes, I'll go. Anything that is attracting to my brain, I will go. Anything that makes me feel okay, that through this investment it will help me in doing wealth creation, I will go for it. And in fact, this is the platform which will give me an good enough healthy space for me to show it to my clients that yes, through investments, how you can do wealth creation for yourself. Going further, as I also told you, yes, Instagram is one of the apps which is actually now outperforming the other platforms. So these are the stats that we have got. Okay, Facebook was definitely there, Twitter was there. Okay, Twitter is still there. Okay, but the platform that is being maximum used these days is Instagram. Now, when I talk about Instagram, it is used by younger kids, to just kill their time. And in fact, it is not only that, there's a lot of learning that happens on these platforms as well. Okay, there are many people, who are using it to popularize their business, who are using this app to get more and more customers. So now when I talk about Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Snapchat, these apps are there. Okay, but then Snapchat is something, which is more on a fun purpose. YouTube is something, wherein we can easily communicate. I can create videos. Okay, but I cannot, my people cannot come and shop or take the buying decision on YouTube. Similarly is with Twitter. Facebook definitely gives us the option, but the thing that is outperforming all other platforms is Instagram. Like, this is something like, it is the place to be. And that is what we want. We want that, as many people as possible should know about me, should know about my business, should know about the products that I have to offer. So that ways, yes, if there is a platform which is available and which is being used across the age categories, across the gender, across the location, then definitely it is going to be proof better for my business. Now, this is something very simple. Okay, how do I sign the app? Okay, how do I open an account on Instagram? It is simple, very simple. We just have to download the app, and the basic app setting. I think these days when I talk about social media, I really don't have to tell people that, how do you download an app and how do you register yourself. Excuse me, sorry. How do I have to download the app, or how do I have to set my profile picture? Like, so everything is there, just step by step. Okay, now entire things come, how more interactive can I make my profile, right? So I have to select the right image, I have to give the right bio. We will see everything in detail in the coming slides. Okay, so here what we are going to do is we are going to download the app. Okay, do the register with with email ID, and have to create my own account. Okay, next is the few things that the app is offering me is, okay, I can give my location, which is very, very important for any business, and especially if you have your own office and all. Yes, giving a location is very, very important. It actually helps people to track the place and reach you. It is as simple as that. Very important in any social media platform that you are, to have followers. Okay, what is important is you invite people to follow you, at the same time follow them also, because what happens is there's a lot of thing that you should be aware of. If I am following multiple people, multiple competitors, for that matter multiple AMCs. Now we have seen, there are many AMCs who have their Instagram account also. We also have an Instagram account. So as an individual IFA, what happens is it gives me a very easy way to understand that what is happening across in the industry. Okay, let's say Access is coming up with something, they will start marketing about it. Kotak is something coming up with something, they will put it on the Instagram. Similarly with the other AMCs also, and other competitors also. So it actually helps me to have the real pulse of the market, which is very, very important for me and my business. Okay, plus the good part about this one platform is, whatever I have to publish. Okay, and let's say I have multiple social media account. Okay, so anything that I have to publish, and if I'm a person, I feel okay, I have 3 4 accounts on different social media platforms, and I have to publish this post on the other platforms also. It is very, very easy, because when I click onto the share option, it also asks me that what are the other social media application on which I will like to share this post. Okay, we'll come to it, but yes, a lot of things can be done from this one platform. Now, when we talk about profile, because as I said, setting up a profile is easy these days. What I have to do is I have to download the app. Okay, I have to give my email ID, I have to set a password, and then my profile is being created at that particular platform. But then what are the things which can make my profile more attractive? Okay, now these tips can be used across the platforms. Okay, so very important is when we talk about the logo, okay, or a photo, okay, the profile picture, basically, if I have to talk the profile picture. Okay, so when I try to put my profile picture, remember one thing. Okay, it should be a picture that is most recognizable as your brand. Okay, that is how we will be able to do a brand building. So if we see somewhere today the T, we know it is Tata, right? So that is how we need to create the brand. Now when I talk about, whenever I talk about the logo, the brand image, few things that I have to keep in mind is it has to be 100% genuine and authentic. Do not copy paste, do not take ideas, whatever, no matter, not necessary that every time it has to be jazzy. Even if it is simple, it's okay. Okay, importantly, use your logo to reassure people that they have found the current account. That is very, very important. I'll tell you something, like, anytime if you have to, why this logo and brand is important. Anytime you just try, if you try to go on Google Play, okay, and you are typing the name of an app, you will see that there are multiple apps with the same name. But then how do you recognize? I recognize with the logo, right? So that is what is important. A very few minute things, but trust me, uh, these are the basic hygiene factors that I need to take care of. This will help me in setting my profile different from others. Very important, do not compromise on the quality of the picture that you are using. Generally, people tend to miss out on that. It has to be something that makes people connect with the with my connect my brand with the dreams that they have. Okay, because here we are into financial market, definitely we are talking about finance. The next thing is very important is a meaningful name. Keep a name that is easy for people to remember. Keep a name that they can connect with you. They can understand the purpose of why that name, which is very, very important. I can put up to 30 characters. Okay, here I cannot use symbols or spaces, but what is important is keep it simple. Keep it simple in a way that people can remember. Okay, and it is searchable. At times I've seen, even on Instagram also, the name is different, the real name is different. I'm not saying that you have to keep the exact name, but then again, whatever profile you are displaying, it should be in connection with them. If you are into baking, then it has to be something related, which tells about those special moments. If you are into finance, like we all are into mutual fund, then it has to be something which makes people realize, okay, this is the place where my money can grow. So something meaningful has to be there, that all the choices you have in the world to come to a name. Generally, people at times do, whatever is their name or email ID, they keep it. If it is a personal account, it is a different story. But if it is coming from a business perspective, then it is important that it should be connectable. I should be able to connect with the name first of all. Okay. The next is Instagram bio. That is very, very important. So bio is basically the links through which people can follow me. Okay. The bio should tell that what is your goal? Why are you here? Okay. What is your brand is selling? What are the products you are selling? How am I going to help you? Help you as in, because we all are independent financial advisor. What we do, we help people to achieve their dreams by doing the right investments. Okay, so I have few samples which I'll show you in coming slides. So something on that. So what is important, if you really want to do it, I will tell you here also there are two type of account, a personal and a business account. Okay, if you are absolutely new to it, my suggestion will be first open your personal account. 2-3 days, do a good research on what there is available in the market, and then accordingly you design your business profile. How to do it, I will share that with you. The next important is adding link to your Instagram bio. That is very, very important because as I told you, I have to offer different things. Many of you must have your own website. Many of you must be dealing into other products also, like real estate, then insurance. When I talk about insurance, there is life insurance and general insurance, right? So whatever thing you are doing, you should have a bio of that so that people understand that if there is a finance, if there's any guidance that I require on the money per se, this is one place where I can go and have the entire solution for my all finance related queries. Okay, I can also add, as it is written here, I can also, if I have a website, I can add that. If I have a Facebook account, I can add that into a bio. Facebook as in Facebook business page. If you have a Twitter, add that. LinkedIn, add that, so that people know that you are there. Your presence is there everywhere. That is what we need to communicate. Okay. Importantly, connect your, importantly, mention your business category also. Here is something, that I've kept to show you as an example. Okay. So you can put your name, username, the website that you have. As I said, if you have a website, you can put that in the bio, give details about, okay, how your business can help me as in I'm the investor here or I'm a customer here, how your business can help me in doing the right investment solutions, in creating the right wealth. Okay, how easy can you make it for me? Specify here. Select the right category. That is very, very important, because what happens is at times, initially while we are doing the profile setting, we say, okay, forget this thing, we'll do it on later. But then it just goes out of our mind. So very important, these things to keep in mind. Now, set your contact option is very, very important. When you go to contact options, you have three options there: call, email, or directions. Directions is basically that will give you the location. Okay, email is where you can share your email ID, and there is call to put call to action also, wherein if you want, you can actually the audience or the profile visitor who is visiting your profile, he can also get in touch with you, or you can get in touch with him. So there are multiple options here through which you can connect with people, and what is required here is the connection. We need to connect to as many people as possible. That is the reason we are here on the social media, because we want people to know about our business. I want people to know me. I want people to know my business, right? Let us say the few features that Instagram has to offer is, it is one of the platforms which is giving a mix, so many features to me, which is like, at times I might feel that what all should I use? On the other side, it gives me multiple point of contact with my audience. I can do it through posts. I can do it by putting up my story. I can add a reel. I can do an IGTV. IGTV is basically a recorded video. I can do a live video. I can do hashtags. If I am into business that allows online shopping and something, I can put shoppable tags. Okay, I can also have a sensitive content control if there is somebody else who is operating or who is taking care of my social media accounts. Okay, filters. This app is full of filters. Okay, like you see, at times you might feel that you are on the beach of Vishakhapatnam. Okay, and you have taken a pic versus somebody else who was on the same beach and used this filter and all, and we said, even I was on the same beach, how come he got such a beautiful view and I did not get that? So it is all the magic of filters. It makes everything look magical. The same thing can happen with us also. We can actually serve a basket of magical products, because that is what we want to show. We want to show how with the right investment at the right time can actually create that magic in our life, which is so much needed. And yes, last but not the least, the bio links, which is very, very important. Okay, now we'll see the important features one by one. Now, whenever I talk about post is something, that is going to stay there on the Instagram forever. It is going to stay till the time I don't delete it. Okay, till the time I don't delete it, it is going to be there. So what are the things, so here I will be talking about, what are the things that I can do in post, how I can attract people to, regularly follow my post, like, share my content. I'm sorry. Because I want people not only to view it but also to share it. So I can play with so many things here. At times I can just come up with a puzzle or a quiz that is recurring, that keeps on coming. I've seen, in fact, this is something which is being used by multiple AMCs also. Where they place a certain contest, and a regular interaction is happening with the investors or the clients. What I need here is regular interaction, right? You can always keep a challenges that can come up. When you talk about the caption, remember always one thing. Okay, generally what we do is, first, if I have to put something, first I look at the photo. Okay, here I'm not talking about a personal account, I'm talking about a business account. Okay, let's say if I have to talk about a particular SIP, what is important is I first design my caption. What is my caption going to be? Because my words and the picture that I'm putting has to match. So first, always design the caption, and then accordingly you can look for pictures. But what generally we do is we first pick up the picture, and then we just keep on writing. The ideal way is first decide what is the message that you want to put across, and then accordingly you put the picture. So what happens is this here goes hand in hand. Okay, so the right message is conveyed. Okay, you can, if you are into something, like I said, because for an example, there are multiple AMCs, right? And there are multiple NFOs that keep coming. There are multiple products that you keep selling on, right? So what we can do is, here I can always keep sending a teaser. Now we all know that there are so many AMCs, who give, this, what do you call, your picture with the product name and everything, and with the company logo, everything, right? So that is something which you can float regularly, which tell people that you are somebody who takes care of all the mutual fund products that are available in the market. And then if you are somebody who deals with other financial products also, put it, place it. It is, it is like being present all the time. That is more important. Okay, if you can do live videos, even that is good. We will talk about it. The next is the reels. So reel is something, that you will see it. It is a very short one of 15 to 20 seconds, but then a lot of message can be conveyed in this 15 to 20 seconds. What you can do is, at times, if you want, you can introduce yourself, you can introduce your team, you can share snippets, like, anything that is happening in the office, the kind of work you are doing, a lot of calculations, etc., etc. At times, because customers feel, until and unless I was also, while I was in college, and when I used to be home, I used to see, people coming to meet my father for the investment and everything. I always used to feel, this is simple, no? They come, they show some calculation to my father, and my father gives them money, and it is gone, right? I said, wow, what a simple job it is. But today I understand that there is a lot of behind the camera thing that goes on into each and every meeting. We really need to show, because generally what people think is, okay, he is coming, he, as in the advisor, is coming with something scripted. He has the same calculations that is available, which he actually goes and pitches to all the clients, right? But that is not the real situation, right? We deal each and every person in a different way. So there is a lot of calculation involved between my first meeting and second meeting. So that is something that can be actually highlighted. Okay. So before investments, where he is today. And if you do the right investment, maybe 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, what is the difference that he can see, right? Maybe you can do something animation also here. Okay, you can show a man going to the office, investing some money, and then you can actually show that rise in the lifestyle. This is all animated. I'm just giving random ideas that is coming to my mind. Okay, you can actually give this animation, which shows that yes, right from the small investment that he has started doing, you can show a ladder up that he's climbing every day, every year, and how at the time of retirement he's having that lifestyle and the status, plus the wealth that he's having, the wealth that he needs to maintain that status. Okay, so there's a lot of thing that can be done in this reels also. When I talk about story, again, a very fantastic thing, if you are somebody who is there on the Instagram, you can see that, the round thing that coming up. Okay, those are basically the stories. Okay, it really helps me in driving traffic, because it is there. Okay, and all the followers, all the people who follow me can see that. Only thing they have to do is they have to click onto it, and I also get to see how many people have seen my story. Okay, you can always ask them of any feedback, or you can actually initiate a conversation. Many people do that. There are so many people I've seen, who do a free, what do they called, free giveaway. Then they just put up something like an investment product. I've seen that. They play some of the quiz that I've given that in the example also. I give a question, and then put some 2 3 options, or just give a question and keep it blank, let people answer them. Okay, and trust me, people do that. Okay, everybody wants to communicate, everybody wants to be there. You just put a line about some basic thing and ask people what is their feedback. You will see that your account is loaded with feedbacks. But the thing is, you should have that many followers also. And if it takes time to increase the followers, there is no hard and fast rule here. Okay, it's okay, but make it a qualitative platform for yourself. As I said, you can take polls, quizzes, you can make gifs. Okay, stickers. You can also call your competitors, and you can have some fun thing going there. So this actually helps in creating the noise about your product. Okay, it also shows that how trustworthy you are there in that particular market. Okay, wherein people can see you having that interaction with your competitors also. It definitely give good vibes. Okay, the next is the IGTV. So IGTV is something, basically, wherein these are longer videos. Okay, like a story or something can allow me to do a video of 1 minute. But if I have something which is elaborated, which is in detail, I can get into an IGTV. Okay, IGTV is basically a long videos, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, whatever it is. Okay, it depends on how you want to do. You remember we decided how with the help of YouTube we can create videos for our audience. So those, if you're one who has actually started creating videos for your audience, depending upon the target segment, you can put those videos here also with some effects. Okay, or if you feel that whatever you are making, it could be a live interview, it could be a market outlook, it could be something on the budget, it could be something on the upcoming products, it could be something on yourself, like for how many years you're there in the business. Okay, what is that you are helping the people to do it. Okay, how you have established. You can also share the testimonies by your audience, by your customers, everything. Okay, so all those things can be done here. In fact, something that just stuck to my mind is something, if you have really good customers, who have been dealing with you or have this business relationship with you can always do a short video with them explaining that how your solutions have actually helped them in taking the right step towards building wealth. Okay, in remember that in building in how you have helped them in taking the right steps to build the wealth. So if these things are coming up as in your IGTV, it is going to be a super duper thing for you. That is very, very important. Business milestone is something you can show. When you started, this was the category you were in. You remember we see the IFA AUM pyramid. Okay, so from 10 crores your business moved on to 50 crores, 100 crores, 200 crores. It also says ki, when I started I was an individual. Today how my business has grown, and I am with a team of 10, 15 people. So there's a lot of things that you can talk. You just need to think that what are the things that can impact my audience to come and join me. A few other things, features that can be used is hashtags. Okay, now whenever I talk about hashtags, remember something, hashtags have to be again memorable. I cannot just put something, so this happens, these days people, just because they want to be unique, they keep such names which makes them so unique that people don't remember only. We can't do that, right? We want people to remember us. So that is the most important rule of hashtags. Even if you have shoppable hashtags, keep it, but keep it simple. That is what is wanted. It should make sense. Okay. Entrepreneur, savings, financial freedom, business, anything. But it has to be like the hashtag has to be in such a way that I should feel connected. And I should feel, yes, this is for me. Filters, I'm sure I don't have to tell you, but again, there is something very interesting. If you are onto Instagram, okay, and if you really want to explore this filters and everything, and if you have young kids at your home, please mark my words, do not hesitate to take help from them. Do not hesitate to take help from them. Even if it is, you are just thinking of putting up a story and you want to add some music to it, okay, or anything, any filters. Trust me, the best people on whom you can rely is the young generation, especially for the social media platforms. They can give you the best solutions, they can give you the best suggestions, and you might just feel that the page that you have created, with their help, it is just looking something else. And for my business, what is important, that people should feel attracted towards whatever I'm putting there. That is where I can actually attract more and more investors. Now, very importantly, coming here to the profile. When I talk here about the profiles, there are three different type of profiles. Okay, one is a personal, and the remaining two profiles are for the professional category. So when I use a personal account, okay, I very basic thing first and important is I need to have a personal account. Then only I can convert that personal account into a professional, or a into the professional accounts that are available. Okay, so when I talk about the professional accounts, there are two type of professional accounts. Okay, one is the creator, and the second one is for the business. Okay, now so here, if I have to see in detail, there are three type of accounts. One is personal, the other is creator, and the one that is to be used by us is the business. Okay, so a creator is best for public figures, who can actually be influencers, who want to influence people. Okay, but for our business, retailers, local business, brands, organizations, service providers, for us, the account that we are supposed to have is a personal and a business account. If you want, we can keep it separate also. Let's have a quick look at what all these profiles are. So, okay, whenever I do a personal account, this is a default profile that I have. Okay, I start with a personal account only. Okay, if I wish, I can keep this account private. Okay, if I want, I can keep this account private, and I can link it to multiple Facebook pages also. If I have a Facebook account and a Facebook business page also, I can connect, or I can link my personal profile to my Facebook pages also. Since it is a personal account, okay, I cannot get the analytics, and I don't have the advertising features. Okay, so that is the reason I cannot use my personal profile for my business purpose. If I want to use it for my business purpose, I should have an account, okay, which comes under either the creator's profile or into a business profile. Okay, so now very much important for me is a business profile. Okay, now it is the best option if I'm into brands, or if I'm into products or services to offer it to the investors. Okay, This is something which will give me a good platform to advertise my products. Okay, I can also add links. Okay, if I am some, if I want to schedule my post, okay, I get an option to schedule my post. So like what I can do is I can decide into 10 posts. Okay, I can create 10 posts, and I can at a regular interval keep posting them, like, you know, after every alternate days I just have to schedule it once, and it will straight away shoot and it will be visible to everybody. Now, when I talk about business profile, I cannot keep it private. And the point is, I don't want to keep it private, right? Because I want maximum people to follow me, maximum people to know about my products and services, and to know about these services that I can offer, right? So the thing is, I don't want to keep it profile. I don't want to keep it private. Very important thing is when to post. Okay, so Instagram is something which gives me the right timing to post every day. Okay, because again, Instagram is something, you know, wherein in seconds there are so many things happening, there is so many things, you know, that people keep on posting. Okay, so here is the time slots given. Okay, yes, maximum post, okay, should be there basically on the weekend and on something on the mid of the week, which could be a Wednesday or a Thursday afternoon or evening types. We can keep posting, and these are the timings that are given. It is basically, you know, this, it says that, you know, the study says, the number says that these are the hours when the people are maximum time there live on the platform. Okay, so this data is important. Now, when I talk with the target audience, it is very, very important for me to understand the target audience. Now, when I talk about our audience, okay, there are three type of category. You know, you must have heard the generation X, the generation Y, and now there is something that is upcoming is the generation Z. Okay, so generation X have that, you know, typical saving mentality. Okay, but now when I talk about let us understand the generation Y and the generation Z. We have been talking a lot about millennials, right? So generation Y is nothing but millennials. So people who are typically born between 1981 to 1996 are the millennial category. Okay, in our modules we have spoken about the millennials also, how, why they should be the uh, they should be in the list of our customer category. And then there is something up that is coming up is generation Z, which are typically people born between 97 to 2015. Now here our focus will typically have been on the generation Y and the generation Z. But we have been focusing on millennials. But the point here is we are focusing on them. But then what is the next thing that we have? Okay, what is the next thing that we need to focus on? Because somewhere we had that thought that millennials do not invest. Okay, but in last couple of years there has been a shift when it comes to their investment decisions also. Millennials have now started using into mutual funds. Earlier they opted the option of investing on their own, like the direct investments. But the way people have burned their fingers, they realize that they know what it is there, but they know the market superficially, and hence they are now started coming relying on to the advisor or the companies who are offering them specialized services. Okay, so as per the data released by the CAM, it says, okay, there are 36 lakhs new MF investors. Okay, and these are, out of this 47% are millennials, which are between age 25 to 35. And out of this 17 lakhs, there is 24% of female category, right? So there is a lot of movement from the millennial side also when it comes to investments. Okay, now yes, they have been investing into SIPs, they have been investing into lump sum as well. These are the numbers that has been quoted by CAMS. The source is also given, you can check it on the link also. Okay, so there were total 10,50,000 number of millennials who preferred SIPs. Okay, then there are around 92,000 who prefer lump sum investment also. Okay, And then these are the categories, subsequently there are 2,70,000 who invested into SIPs also. So what I'm trying to prove here is, the thought that we had, this I've spoken into my earlier trainings also. Millennial is just a stage of life, wherein everybody, all of us were millennials at one point of time, where we wanted to buy all the expensive stuff. We want to flaunt our expensive gadgets that we wanted to have. But as and when, we jump into the responsible part of the life, we suddenly, the same millennial now is more responsible. The same millennial now understand, instead of spending, understands, yes, saving is important for me, for my family. If I have to give a good life to my family, I need to invest, right? So millennial is just a part, it's just a stage of life. It cannot be there in your life forever, right? So that was the thought process of a category which was millennials. But now, if I have to talk about the generation, okay, which is coming up, though millennials also, they always wanted to invest, but they were worried about a responsibility. As in, if I am investing or if I'm buying something, it is going to be a commitment for me. Am I ready to take that commitment for 20 years, 15 years? The answer is no. Also, they thought, whatever investment I'm doing, will it be a smart investment? Is it going to be necessary? Like, is buying a house necessity? If I want a luxury house, the amount that I'm paying as an EMI, I can put as a rent, right? On the other side, they also felt that these investments are very complicated. Mutual funds are risky, because what happens is, no matter, however they feel that, we know everything, but still these is also the categories, like everybody, the entire audience category, the entire customer category, somewhere thinks that mutual fund is as good as investing into or doing a trading. But the answer is not that, right? So they feel it is risky, and that is the reason many times, they pull themselves back and they hold on to the investment decision. But now, as we see, as I've presented the generation Z also, now we can see that we need to shift our target audience category. Now from millennials, we need to move to the Gen Z. Now, why am I talking about Generation Z? Okay, because Generation Z is more sensible when it comes to their investment decision. They have a different thought as to millennials. See, it is simple. The investment thought that the Generation X had, okay, Generation Y did not show that same thought. And similarly, we see that there is a shift in the thought process of Generation Z also. Okay. Now, what are the objectives of Generation Z, the upcoming generation that is coming? What is their objective? Their objective is definitely to have a better lifestyle. They want stability in their life. That is the reason the study says that the Generation Z, right from the beginning of their career, is thinking about retirement. That what are the things or how comfortable life they want at the time of retirement. They think a lot about living comfortably. When I talk about comfortably, I talk about all the luxury that I have in my life, right? I want to feel secure, financially secure. And the Generation Z is constantly thinking about how they can maximize their wealth. There's a lot of information that is available, which will help us understand what is the thought process of Generation Z. So if I have to put millennials and the Generation Z, though Generation Z is still very young, okay, but still at this point of time also, they are thinking about their stability, about they know they are very focused. They know where I want to be in my life after my studies. What are the things that I have to do? Definitely, even they're also humans, even they feel like they want to have a life wherein they can enjoy, but at the same time they are not putting their retirement, the financial security at stake. For them, their financial security is the most important thing, because this is the generation which understands tomorrow if I don't have money, I'll have nothing in life. And for that, they are ready to work from today itself. So that is something, the big positivity that the generation Z is bringing to us. And that is the reason we need to have a little shift in our target audience also, because the generation Z understands the importance of all these things. They understand that they believe that they want to give that comfortable life to their family, and they are working towards it. We just try to understand, with this chart, that a small comparison we try to do it between the generation Y and the generation Z, though it is too early. But yes, from the numbers here you can see here, okay, when it comes to saving, the generation Z is saving more. They are focused towards the low risk investment is high, and low risk investment is high, and they are very much particular about what risk they want to do. Right, they know that keeping cash in hand is not going to make sense, so they are doing their investments, be it into real estate, be into their savings, or be into the investment categories which are low but giving high returns. Okay, so there is a shift in the thought process of the millennials and the generation Z, and that is the reason our focus should also move along with the time. If I get to deal with the generation Z category, it will be a right kind of audience who understand that why financial planning is important. Now, let us look at the benefits of having a business page. Okay, because as I told you that we should have the Instagram business account also. It helps me to upgrade my bio, though that things come later on. But what is important is it helps me to schedule the post that I'm putting. Okay, I can schedule my post. It gives me access to insights and the advertising options, like I can do promotions. Okay, I can do promotions of my products. This is the facility that I have. Okay, I can create the option of quick replies. Many of you are using WhatsApp business also. So there, if you see, you have the options to create quick replies, irrespective of whether I am there on the application at that moment or not. Still, my audience will get a automatic reply. Okay. Again, it helps me in approving the content brand tags. Why? Because what happens is I can approve who can tag me. That is very, very important. So that means I can actually have a control over no nonsense tags. If I feel that the person who is tagging me is not relevant, is not good, or whatever it is, I can definitely stop that. Okay, I can add link to my stories, I can manage my messages better. Okay, and having a professional account, definitely, it helps in uplifting the image that I have in the market. Because if I am posting my business from my personal account, it feels like, that is not the right approach. When I'm having my own business accounts, it shows the seriousness that I have towards my business. It shows the efforts that I'm taking to be in constant touch with my audience. Now, quickly, how to switch on is, it is very, very simple. Okay, when you go to your profile, your personal profile, okay, first of all, decide, as I said, you first create your personal profile. Okay, take couple of days to actually explore Instagram. Okay, because Instagram has a lot of things to offer. So that is the reason I am telling you, explore it. Okay, and then you can convert your personal profile into business account. Or what you can do is, you can have your personal account, simultaneously you can create one more account and then convert that into your business account. Okay, now you can select the settings. On the right side you can see or below option, when you go into the setting, you will get the option to switch to business account. So you have two options: switch to business account or a creators account. So this is the link. Okay, I'll just share with you. I will also copy paste this link in the chat box. Okay, wherein you will this is the link. Okay, we have actually uploaded a video. Once you go click onto this link, you land up on this page and you can see the entire video of how you can actually take your business account and convert. You can take your personal account and convert it into a business account. So this is the video that is there. Okay, I will share the link of this video in the chat box so that all of you can actually go and see that video also. Going further, these are the pages that you should explore. As I said, a setting, I'm just giving you few of the ideas here. Okay, few pages that you should visit and explore. That is the reason I'm repeating that you should explore Instagram before you get into the business page. Okay, so these are the things that you can actually go and explore, you know, wherein you have a promotion payment, you can do the branded content. Okay, you can save your automatic replies, everything is there. Okay, now if we are talking about how to promote financial planning on Instagram, then it is very, very important. Instagram is a world of images, videos, pictures, etc. Okay, so put content in a way that it should be different. Okay, now if I just have to hide the content on the right side which says change your parking style, if I just have to see this no parking, somebody might think, okay, why this no parking here? Then what is the message I want to convey? I'm saying change your parking space from traditional saving investments to mutual funds. Right? This is something, you know, that just clicks. It actually catches the eye of an investor or the audience or the viewer saying, okay, what is this? Right? There are some regular posts that you can put every once in a day or once in 2 days. Simple is financial rules you can never break. Don't borrow money. The best time to invest is now, because whenever, no matter who is there in the world, when we talk about investment, the first answer is we'll do it later, maybe next month, maybe next year, I don't need it right now. But what we need to promote is that the best time to invest is now. Important. So here are a few one liners that I've picked and not picked, I've got it. Okay, just I just thought it of sharing with all of you. Okay, so these are some of the rules that you can create and post it that can actually help people realize that why this is important. Like you can use I told you, using the hashtags, right? So hashtag financial planning, hashtag better savings, hashtag financial freedom, hashtag mutual fund advisor. So these are few things which on which you can tag people, and if you tag these things, there are many links that they will also get through which they can explore. When we talk about hosting a contest, you can always do that. This is just an example that I'm putting it here. Okay, like select the correct option and you can play some of the quizzes with your audience. Okay, very, very important is it will help you in building. Yes. So we were talking about financial Insta for financial planning. So this is something, which I have picked from our own Instagram account. That is the Kotak Mutual Fund, Instagram account. So we keep posting regularly. It could be sectoral post, it could be some promotion of a particular SIP or some new fund that we are coming up, or festive greetings. So what is this doing is this is helping me in being in constant touch with my audience. Okay. So this is what is needed. You can regularly keep posting something. Then, as I always said, meaningful content is very, very important. And whenever we talk about these social media platforms, what is important is, as I said, this is the world of pictures. This is the world of videos. So something like this, the picture itself says a lot. How do people budget? There is a difference between a way a millionaire will budget and an average person will budget. This picture itself tells me, or it is kind of a reality check for me. I might think, yes, actually what I'm doing is I spend 40% on my needs, and then I am somebody who want to have a lavish car also, a lavish house also. Everything is on credit cards and EMIs. But still I want to show people, yes, that I'm such a well settled individual, right? What is my investment? My investment is just 5%. Now this will make me realize, where do I stand in life, right? So these are kind of things which will make people realize that what should I do. How it also gives a message that yes, that the person who is putting up this kind of a content is so much serious towards the business, is somebody who can actually help me achieve my financial dreams. Okay, so this The lady, the image that you see, the girl that you can see, it could be any random. If I see this, I can relate to myself, right? Can I be wealthy? Definitely, I want to be wealthy. Can I do fearless investments? Do I have the right person who can guide me? Okay. Can I have my own financial freedom? Definitely, yes. If my account, has a healthy balance of 10 lakh rupees, then the kind of confidence that I will be having is something different. Then I don't need anybody behind me. Of course, apart from the emotional attachment here. But when I talk about my financial freedom, I think it takes me at a different world altogether. Another image, which just tells me that 4 steps to build your wealth. And I see, okay, out of, if I have to see on these 4 steps, where am I? Have I even started? Am I even on the first step also is a question. So these are the kind of things which will give a reality check to the audience. And trust me, these kind of thing helps in changing the mindset of the audience. And that is what we want. When we talk about Instagram, there is a lot of content, because as I said, Instagram is one of the thing, which it is important for me to have followers, but at the same time, it is important for me to follow people also, because I get a lot of ideas, a lot of information, a lot of knowledge, and I can also tag this. Many of you must be using Facebook, okay? We all know how we can do tags. Okay, so I can tag people in photos, I can tag people in Insta story. If I like somebody's content, I can also share that content. Okay, so there's a lot of things that can be done, and this is one platform where my business really needs to be. It will help me in bringing the traction in the business that I am looking for. Because what is happening is, with all this lockdown and everything, it has now become difficult for me to go and personally reach out people. How many people do I know, really know, with whom I can go talk about my business and get me some business? What at this point of time is needed is a lot of awareness about me, about my product and the services that I'm offering. Okay, I need people to talk about my business, to show that how I have helped them or how I have played an important role in doing the wealth development for them. And if I have to tell people, these are the platforms that I'm supposed to be.